Good evening. My name is Hiram. I wish to thank SEARA, Southeast Asia Research Academy, for inviting me to share with you about research idea, how to generate research idea, and how to turn your idea into a researchable topic. So in my presentation, in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I would just share with you briefly things which I experienced, things which I learned in the past. I'm still learning today, and I hope you find this short presentation useful to your research endeavor. Now let me share the slide. Now, whenever I talk about research idea, research topic, I always like to begin with this, and that is research has to be fun. Research is never easy. Research can be very challenging, but research has to be fun. Now, I don't use this word in a loose way. What I mean is it has to be something that you are passionate about. Because when it is fun, you will be driven by curiosity to explore things that you do not know. Curiosity to learn what is actually out there, what is actually happening. I'm not sure how many of you have watched Alice in Wonderland before, but there is a term, there is a phrase on the slide, curiouser and curiouser. And that should be our attitude. That should be the passion that drives us to do research, to do what we can in order to know the truth, to find out the reality. There are so many questions unanswered out there. There are so many things which require innovation, different approaches, different perspectives in order to gain more insights about the phenomenon we are investigating. So where do I get ideas from? As I said earlier, I will share with you my experience. As you can see on the screen, it is not something that that comes from nowhere. I like to attend conferences. I like to attend workshops. Not only academic conferences, but also forum for the practitioners. I talk to people. They are professors. They are practitioners, and I work with students. The picture down there, I travel to meet friends, to discuss with them, to collaborate with them, and in the last picture down there, reading. You have to read. So all this are means, avenues for us to get ideas, to refine our research ideas. So how to turn your research idea into a topic? Now, first of all, you have to brainstorm for ideas. You may have, an idea what you want to do based on your interests or based on your background, your past experience. That is a good start. So brainstorm for ideas. Put all these ideas together, because these ideas will suggest to you what are the keywords that you can use to search for relevant articles. As we know, Google is very useful. Google Scholar is very useful for us to search articles based on keywords. So this is when and where we use keywords to find articles, to find topics which we can actually do research on. Now, there could be a lot of results based on your search. So it is a process. It is an iterative process where you have to refine your ideas. You have to reconsider your topic, and you definitely need articles. You need to discuss with your supervisors, your seniors, your colleagues, in order to refine the topic to make sure that it is something doable, researchable. In that process, we also have to consider, whether it can be done in a specific duration of time, whether it is difficult to get the data, what are the benefits, what are the costs. We may not know all this at the beginning, and this is why it is important to discuss with others. We have to be open, even though this is our precious. You have to talk to people. And I also like to talk to practitioners, because sometimes, in fact, many times, their inputs, their opinions can be very valuable to refine our topic. And there could be many, limitations which we might not know at the beginning. So it is a process, iterative process, to make sure the idea that we have, when it is turned into a topic, it is something feasible, something doable, something that we are motivated to do in the next 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years. It has to be, you have to have that passion, and you have to maintain that momentum to see it through. These are some other approaches you may consider. In fact, some of these approaches could be main approaches. So it all depends, on your style. There is no formula which one is the best. It all depends on your situation. Number one, I encourage you to read editorials published in good journals, because these are the articles where the editors will tell you what are the in thing, what are the current things, what are the things that they will look at. So, same goes to systematic review paper, especially those published in good journals. They will review all past studies. Maybe in the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And at the end, they usually will tell you recommendation, directions of future studies. So editorial or systematic review paper could be a good place for you to consider your idea, to consider your topic, whether it is something that you wish to do, you can do in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Read recent articles. Again, this is why we encourage students to look at articles, again, published in good journals in recent years, to see what are the current things, to make sure that, we are not doing something obsolete. We're not doing something which are overdone, over-research. Refer to the limitation of these articles, because limitations basically will tell you what are limited, what the authors did not do, and usually they will propose the directions of the future studies. So you have these articles as your references to support the potential gaps, and also the significance of your study. Read business magazines, HBR, Economics, Times Magazine, Forbes. Don't be surprised that there are a lot of ideas in these articles. So I definitely will encourage all of you to read more, not only the research articles, but also good magazines, trade magazines out there. Work with the practitioners, as mentioned earlier. Join relevant social groups. with the digital technology we have today, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, online or in a physical way, join these groups so that you can learn from one another, get support from one another. Conduct a focus group to discuss about your ideas, your topic. Tweeting the topic via searching. I'm not sure tweaking. I'm not sure if tweaking is a good word, but the idea is you don't stop at first round search. You have to, do it repeatedly, because as you read more, as you search more, you become more and more aware of the relevant keywords, the combination of different keywords. And some articles that you found earlier may suggest to you what are the other keywords that you can use to continue your search. And that's how and when you begin to tweak, edit, refine your topic to make sure it is something researchable, doable, and of course, it has interesting research problems for you to address. Consider your commitment, consider your strengths, consider your interests, your past experience, your knowledge, because this could give you the upper hand to do research and also to make sure you would keep the momentum in the next few years. Well, I also ask my students to do this. Ask yourself 5 times why. Why, to make sure this topic is really worth investigating. Okay? It is a technique to help us to be more inquisitive, to be, to get to the depths of the topic, the research problem we want to investigate. Write, read, submit papers, learn from the reviews. So by doing that, you will learn, to get ideas, to see things from different perspectives. And many times reviews, comments may tell you something that you have never thought before. And it could be a wonderful idea, breakthrough in your research. And also there are many online resources. It's all there for us to utilize. That's all from me. I'm not sure whether you find this short presentation useful, but I hope that you will learn one thing or two, and I hope you will do your research with passion, with curiosity,